How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Big D here, and it's time to review the latest Channing Tatum movie, man, here in 2015 of July, celebrating the 4th of July, guys. Hope you have a great one this weekend. This is basically the most anticipated movie for ladies of 2015, and honestly, I saw this movie in theaters with a bunch of women. Let's get right to this, guys. This is Channing Tatum, Joe Manganiello, freaking Adam Rodriguez. I am Donald, aka Donald Glover, Jada Pinkett Smith, Gabriel Iglesias, Kevin Nash, my man Matt Bomer, as I say Matt Boner. Ladies and gentlemen, this of course is my review to one of my most anticipated movies of the year, Magic Mike XXL. Is there a Magic Mike porn? I bet it is. Is it Magic Mike XXX? I wonder if that is the thing. Probably is. Gotta check it out. Anyway, wait, would it be guys on there? Probably not. I don't know. Either way, let's get right to this. I'm not gonna spoil nothing for you guys. This is my non-spoiler review, but I will give you my pros and cons and final score and tell you whether or not you should see this movie. Real quick, I saw this movie in the theaters with a bunch of ladies. To there's 18-year-olds there. There are a lot of 18-year-olds. 18 to 50, 60. I saw a 70, I don't know, a grandma there. And I was a little bit scared, but I went and I didn't, listen, Magic Mike, I'm joking about earlier, guys, about the whole stripping thing. I'm not one of those who I'm like, all seriousness, I saw the first Magic Mike this morning. It's not all about stripping. It's not one of those guys. Stop thinking about that. Literally, everyone thinks, oh, guys don't see this movie, it's gay, blah 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 blah. It's not a bunch of guys dancing, and literally, it's not penis flying everywhere. Right? You have a penis. Oh my gosh, you've never seen another person's penis. Oh my gosh, what? Seriously. But why are guys so freaked out about this? It's 2015. I'm just saying. So don't let that stop people from... Guys, don't be afraid. Go see it. If this movie is good, if I say... I'm not saying go off my take too, but... Don't be afraid to go see it. You're not gay if you go see it. I'm just telling you that much. Don't be afraid. But you girls, real quick, it was cool being with around girls and everything, but not really, actually. I'm just going to get into this so much. The 40 and 50-year-old women around me, it was surrounded, man. I was surrounded by women who were like, oh, and like, oh, you women want to be worshipped? Yes. Oh my. I was like, oh gosh, seriously. And these people behind me wouldn't shut up, and they're like, hey, you see that big guy? That's Sofia Vergara's husband or fiance. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I literally want to stand up and say, shut up. I'm trying to watch a movie. I have to review it. Shut up. And I can't because I don't want to make a big scene, and they're going to be like, all like a bunch of intensity and exposure is going to go on, and there's going to be an energy in there that I don't want to feel. So basically, I just got to get that out of the way. Women, shut up during movies. Just shut up. Gosh, it's not all women. Hey, I know, but I'm just saying, if you're in a group, I understand, but not during the movie. Like, ooh, girl, oh my God. Literally, Channing Tatum comes on screen. Ooh, girl, yes indeed. Oh Lord, please. Have you never seen Channing Tatum before? Oh my gosh, it's not a big deal. Anyway, I get it, it's a girl movie, blah blah blah, but not really. There are some guys can watch this movie too. Anyway, I just had to get on that rant real quick. Pros and cons, guys. I'm gonna get started with my pros first. I just reviewed Magic Mike 1, go check it out on my channel too. The dance moves. Before I get into all the cast and characters and how awesome they were, the dance moves and the stunts that they did in this movie, there were literally a stunt where this guy sprays a lotion, and I literally thought when he jumped over the girl he would slip on the lotion, but he didn't. And just the stunts are really more better than the first one. Yeah, so those stunts work. Joe Manganiello, where he was in this store, just the things that he does and the music in it's really interesting. I'm going to get to that next. But all the dance moves are well choreographed, and I'm actually surprised on some of them that they do, and some others aren't actually dancing. They're just kind of just thrusting, but still, it works. Joe Manganiello, dude, this guy has such a huge role in this movie. Does the whole crew of the, what was it, I totally forget. Cop Kings of Tampa, Florida. The whole group there, it's awesome. They just Joe Manganiello in here. He has so much dialogue in here, and he's one of those funny characters where you get to know more about Big Dick Richie. I believe that's the name, Big Dick Richie. Rich himself, he is so funny and intelligent in a way, and stupid in a sort of way. He's from True Blood, of course. I'll see. There's a reference. Stupid vampires. There's again the grocery store. I'm not gonna spoil much about it, but it's a Backstreet Boys song. I Want It That Way, and you're gonna laugh the entire time. That at least is the price of admission right there. Just what he does and how he does it, and his facial reactions. Literally, Joe Manganiello has the greatest facial reactions. He's like, "What?" It's like she's not smiling. It's really cool. The music in here. I'm not a big hip hop fan or anything, or type of rap songs, but the things that happen in here in the music is very well. I thought I was gonna dance to the beat, but I don't want the women around me. But they probably wouldn't look at me and be like, "What is he doing? The only guy in here is dancing to this stuff. What's wrong with him?" But I liked it. The music was really cool, and I like the do 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 do. I believe that's Pony. It's Magic Mike's act. Really cool. Donald Glover. I Am Donald. He literally doesn't come out in as much movies as you want him to. He's a likable guy. He's a very fun character. He sings in this movie. I know he's pursuing his music career. He's really awesome in it. I really do enjoy Donald Glover as a character and as a human being himself. You're going to really enjoy him if you see his movie. Jada Pinkett Smith, just coming off of Gotham Season 1, she's really awesome in here. She's basically like the new Matthew McConaughey in a sort of way. And she does it very well, and she does bring the power, and you want to be wished. Oh my god, the people in the theater were, again, I was the only guy, literally, in the theater, the only guy. It was 95%, no, not fun, it was like 87% filled. I was that, not even a percent in there. So yeah, Matt Bomer, dude, he's funny in here, you know, his character at first, you look at him and he's like, he's not gonna like Mike, he's not gonna be cool with Mike being back and all that, but Matt Bomer's character, the way it's written and the way that he's just so funny, and he sings. I never knew Matt Bomer sings. That's something I didn't know about Matt Bomer. And let me tell you, he sings in this movie. It gave me chills how awesome he was. He has a voice of an angel. Not gonna lie. Him and Donald, I was like, Donald sings well? Matt Bomer sings well, dude. I was literally surprised. That's something I didn't know about them, so really cool. The way that they handle Dallas and Adam, of course, you know, Matthew McConaughey doesn't return in this movie, and also Adam, Alex Pettyfer, who also comes out now in Aquarius as Charles Manson. They don't come back, but they do handle it really well on what happens to them. You're going to have to find out what happens to them if you see the movie. Mike's not with Brooke no more. That's not a spoiler or anything. You'll find that out in the movie, but again, not a big deal because you're not there for Mike's relationship with that girl from the first movie. So I really do like how they also handled that and just got that out of the way. One last thing, they actually talk, or two things. They actually talk. Tito, Tarzan, Big Dick Richie, even Gabriel Iglesias' character, they all talk more. They have more dialogue. They actually have spotlights on these characters during the movie and different scenes. They all have their moment to shine. That's what I like. Just Magic Mike 1 had that problem where none of them really got their own solos to shine, like long periods to shine, and this time they did. So I was very happy about that, and we got to dig deep into these characters and their history. Not much into their history, but where they want to go next, and it's just more than a stripper movie, I guess I have to say. There's a great cougar scene where Joe Manganiello and this cougar, I'm not gonna get much into it, but it's in this backwoods. It kind of reminds you of like it's Miami. But it kind of reminds you of like a True Blood, New Orleans type of setting, and she talks like this. And it's really interesting. You're gonna laugh. There's a lot of funny scenes. It's funny, it's comedic, and it's intense. And they try to bring dramatic into it, but it just doesn't do well. I think all of us could say we have a man crush on Joe Manganiello and Matt Bomer. Now the cons. Some of the filming in here, they're in dark settings, like in a beach. And Channing Tatum and Mike is talking to this girl named Amber Heard, or that's her the actress's name, Amber Heard. She didn't fit in the movie whatsoever. I don't know why Amber Heard was in this movie. She doesn't do much. Even when she's on screen, I'm bored. It's slow. Those are the slow scenes. When Channing Tatum's trying to talk to a woman that's not just a random person, it's slow and it's boring. those were the moments where I kind of dazed off. Like, I was there and I was watching them talk, but I really wasn't really there watching them talk. Again, Amber Heard, didn't like her in the movie. She was boring. Kind of reminded me of that Meryl Streep in the Flash movie, whatever. Jada, I don't know, Jinky in the Flash, something like that. Where that hairstyle, it was gross. Like, I totally forgot what she was. She's something. But there were some scenes where the camera, and it was so dark, it's like, put some light in there so we could see, because you can't see nothing. It's really not mysterious. I just gotta say that much. There's not much Gabriel Iglesias in this movie. He's out of this movie for a while. I won't say why, but you know, I wish Gabriel Iglesias. He's funny in here, man. He's really cool, and he doesn't do a dance. He does do a dance, wink, wink, but he's not in this movie for long. I guess I should say until the very end. But there's a stripper convention. I never knew there was actually a stripper convention, which I guess that's only for male strippers. I guess not for girl strippers then, because not the stripper convention scenes were awesome. They were really cool and they were really well filmed, and some big place and a lot of extras, man. Lucky extras, I guess, to them. But it kind of feels like it was making fun of itself in a sort of way. Not really, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. But some stripper convention thing, like, I don't know. It's just like, it wasn't bad, but in a sort of way, part of it just felt so. I can't find the source of what's so bad about it, but just in a sort of way, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but that's just my only cons, guys. Again, pros, I mean, the dance moves and the Backstreet Boys, Joe Manganiello, just, he loves Backstreet Boys, I love Backstreet Boys, man. I mean, just the cast itself returning, most of it, the writing, and I do think the dialogue was well done. I think the stunts were well performed. And again, Matt Bomer and Donald Glover singing. Awesome. Overall, I'm going to give Magic Mike XXL a solid B, an 8.45 out of a 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope all of you enjoyed. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about the Magic Mike XXL. If you've seen it, tell me what you thought about it, or whether or not you're going to go see it, because definitely for sure, guys, if you like Channing Tatum, if you like Joe Manganiello, dude, if you love Joe Manganiello, he is seriously funny. There's comedic sides to this. Kevin Nash, all those guys, the cast and everything. Donald Glover, Matt Bomer. If you're even a fan of Matt Bomer, seriously, go check out this movie. It's worth watching. This movie's worth watching. I would definitely pick up this movie on DVD. Not when it first releases, but one day, yes, when it's like in the $5 bin, I'll definitely pick this movie out and I'll watch it again. It's better than the first film. Just by an inch, not a long, but just an inch. It's better than the first. Just, it's more enjoyable. I had a fun time. Besides all the women like ooh boo, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all you enjoyed. May the spot be with you always.